まあ変異な英語だけどね、なんかあれこれ小さくならなかったっけな。こんなもんでいいのかな。
Philosophy really becomes popular during the late half of the Edo period because, there's nothing to do.
これ多分ね、なんか学生かなんか読んでんだと思うんですけどね、書いてある英語の文章はね、結構欧米の人が書いたんですよね。日本人じゃなくて。だから江戸時代のその儒学についてのね、この彼のやってることは結構学問の目で見たらどうかっていう、そんな感じですね。
There's no fighting, so people are just doing their own thing, and they have nothing to do. So philosophy is a way for them to pass their time. Neo-Confucianism is still the dominant philosophy of Japan during the Edo period because of its stress of morality, ethics, social harmony, and accepting one's lot in life, one's social position in life, which, as you know, was something that the Tokugawa shoguns came up with at that time. So for this reason, the Tokugawa shogunate was very, very big on spreading and being a proponent of Neo-Confucianism. Why did they do this? Well, it helps solidify their position as the leaders of the country. Neo-Confucianism stresses morality and ethics and harmony and just accepting what is. And, the Tokugawa say, well, if people are going to follow Neo-Confucianism, then they're going to accept us as we are, right? So they were very, very big on Neo-Confucianism. Also, they encouraged their subjects to comply with whatever they were told, right? If you're living in Tokugawa period Japan, you have to listen to your superiors, and that's exactly what Neo-Confucianism talks about. So, it was a very, very big part of the Tokugawa shogunate. However, many, many philosophers were also opposed to Neo-Confucianism. It was not just blindly accepted by everybody. Nakae Toju and Yamaga Soko, they found a rival form of Neo-Confucianism, which is called the Ancient Studies School. Okay, and they formed this school of thought, this philosophy, the Ancient Studies School, because they criticized Neo-Confucianism as being too morally uptight and idealistic. They said it's not practical. Okay, they say it's too bureaucratic, and they said, maybe this works for China, okay, but it doesn't work for us. It's just too morally restrictive, okay? And so what did they suggest instead? Nakai and Yamaga.
これ僕は知らないんだけど、ネオコンフューシャニズムっていうのは日本語なんていうのかな、新儒学、中国でさ、宋の時代か、江戸幕府の時代ってなんだっけ、宋か明か時代にもう一回儒学を彼ら解釈し直したんですよね。それを江戸幕府がそのネオコンフューシャニズムを取り入れたんですよね。で was accused of being too bureaucratic って not practical for Japan そういうふうなことを言われたらしいんですよね。僕勉強してないか分かんないんだけど、でインステード中江藤樹と山賀祖公はそれをですね、エンシェント・スタディスクール、これなんか日本語あるんだろうけど、哲学の昔の研究儒学なんていうの、儒学研究学科を作ったんですよね。で Japanese should go back to ancient Confucian ideals。 ancient Confucian ideals ってこれどういうことかっていうと、元の講師とかなんとかね、元のその書いたものに戻るっていう、そういうことをやっぱり彼ら中井藤樹は考えたんですよね。ということなんですね。ここでの会議言ってるのはね。この下書いてあるのちょっとそれ見てみるとね、今喋ったところだか でオリジナルティーチングっていうのは元の儒学ね、儒学で、もうラッシュになるとエブリデイジャパニーズでもうラッシュになると合理的っていう意味ですね。合理的ラッシュなる多分。インステントとアイデアリスティック、理想的かつもうビーイングティーチング。新コンフュージョニズムっていうのはあんまりそのなんていうか現実的じゃないし、プラクティカルじゃないし、なんかビューロクラティック、あまりにもその官僚的だっていうことをここに言ってるんですよね。よくわかんないですよ、僕はその違いがね、いずれにしても。だからそうと、ネオコンフュージョニズム、エンスレイブ、ポピュレーション。これエンスレイブさっき言った虜にするっていうね。人々を虜にするだろうと。ネオコンフュージョニズム、そうと。ネオコンフュこの新しいコンフュージョニズムは虜にするだろうというふうに書いてあるけど、それはなんか下にまた文章あるのかもしれないけど。
Like I said, we don't have a problem with Confucianism, the old form. We don't like the Neo-Confucianism version. We prefer that you go back to our ancient Confucian ideals, right? So that's why it's called the Ancient Studies School, because they want the ancient form of Confucianism that arrived to Japan during the Asuka period. And they believe that the original teachings of Confucius...
アスカピリオドって言ってたよね。アスカって儒学が最初に入った時代、7世紀ぐらいかな。だからその時はネオコンフューシャニズムの前の時代ね。
Go against Neo-Confucianism. They said Neo-Confucianism is just too idealistic, too morally binding. Regular Confucian thought is a lot more rational and easy to understand for everyday Japanese. Neo-Confucianism teaches you to be enslaved and just accept your lot in life. Even if you are wronged by the government, you have to accept it. Confucianism says that as long as your government is good to you, you have to accept them. If they're not being good to you, then something's wrong here. So they believe that Confucianism in its original ancient form was a lot more harmonious than the Neo-Confucianist philosophy of more recent times.